Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the new Rainbow High Littles dolls. So stay tuned to subscribe and let's get into it. Now this all started when Isaac Larian, the CEO and founder of MJ Entertainment, shared this little picture here on his LinkedIn profile a couple weeks ago, just captioning it, Rainbow High Littles are here. And you guessed it, this shook the Rainbow High community for sure. For a couple of days, that's all people could talk about is that how bad they look. Like they look cursed, they look uncanny, they look, and yeah, we'll get into this whole controversy in the end, but I mean, they're definitely something unexpected that I would have never expected to see from Rainbow High. Because I mean, we do have like already Junior High, which are already smaller scale dolls, and now we have even smaller scale dolls. It just, to me, definitely shocked me too. But I guess with MJ's history of creating mini dolls, Nana Surprise Minis, Ella Surprise Tweens, Brats, Babies, I feel like a type of release like this for Rainbow High, it was imminent. It was gonna happen, sooner or later. And then last week, we actually got the full-on listings on Amazon for all 6 of the new small dolls here. Now, they already have the listings on youloveit.com for various Amazon websites, UK, Canada, Germany, and for the US listings, I think it will probably work for you if you actually live in the US, but for me, it doesn't work. For me, the Amazon Germany listings just say that they will officially release sometime July, so that is definitely very soon, and that also makes sense because Rainbow High on their Instagram story or account, they haven't revealed anything about these minis littles yet, so they're probably aiming to officially reveal them like in a couple of weeks when it's closer to July, because right now, I mean, it just turned June, it's not July yet, but you can technically buy these already on Amazon, and they also already showed up on the official MJ Ella Surprise store, so they are officially already released, kind of technically. So yeah, you can already order them on the official MJ store right now. If you live, I don't know if they ship out to all the countries, because I was able to order a couple of things from their website like at one point in the past, but right now whenever I try to order something else, it doesn't work because of my location. So I'm not sure if it's accessible to everyone, to all the countries. I'm not sure. But if you live in the US, I'm pretty sure you will be able to get these from the MJ store. They are brand new. You can find them under the Rainbow High section, and then under new releases or something like that, titled similarly, they should be right there. They're brand new, so there you go. You can get them right now for $10 essentially, is a cost one a piece. So yeah, they're pretty cheap, and I mean, thank God, because if they were $15, oh, that would be so bad. for what you're getting, that's so expensive. But even $10, I would say, it's kind of like nearing the more expensive end of like what these are actually worth. But I guess they are kind of like small, bigger. They're Chelsea-sized dolls essentially. They don't have like full-on clothing, but they do have removable clothing, which is better than molded on clothing. As we can see from Barbie color reveal dolls, like it's always great if they have any kind of removable clothing. The only catch here is that the clothing for all of them is kind of like a weird mix-up, like a mashup between, they all have plastic tops, but then the bottoms are fabric. So yeah, what's up with that? I don't know who decided that was a good idea. I guess because they thought like for younger kids, that would be easier to undress or something. To me, if I was a kid, it would just be confusing because like the plastic tops don't match the fabric bottoms and vice versa. So to me, it would just create this like not matching concept. I would just be so frustrated that it doesn't match and it doesn't look good. Like visually, you can tell there's a difference. But anyways, I guess they just wanted to make it more easy for play for kids, because they are obviously, I mean, these are aimed for very young kids with the price and the articulation, the size, and I do wonder if they will how they will do with younger kids. Like, will they actually be you know, like will they be a good hit? Will they be good play value? I don't know. I mean, I do have a little pet. They only have like one pair of shoes and one little purse. They're really minimal, which is not bad, but you are paying $10, and I feel like for what you're getting, yeah, they're just kind of generic, which is not bad, but they just, you know, for Rainbow High, you do definitely expect something more, you know, like quality wise, it's just not the same. And even the eyes are no longer inset, and the poses are fixed. So really, they only have 5 points of articulation at the, you know, hips, the shoulders, and the heads. So they're just very basic dolls. So let's talk about them individually. First up here, we have, I think, the best one overall and my favorite. We have Indigo Bailey. She is the younger sibling of Crystal Bailey, and you'll find out soon enough that all of their names are basically just color names. They're not even actual real names, which, I mean, I guess for Rainbow High names standards, they're fine. I guess, you know, but I wish that they would have actually given them some catchy names, because just the actual like color name that they are, it's just very like generic, very basic. So yeah, Indigo Bailey. First of all, why Crystal Bailey's sister? It doesn't make sense, since Crystal hasn't even been introduced to Rainbow World yet. So I'm confused if she's a younger sibling. That would insinuate that Crystal is already in Rainbow World. Like, why else would she have a younger sister? So I'm confused. Or maybe these littles are actually part of like a flashbacks. No way, because they're younger sisters. I keep thinking they're like younger versions of the characters. No, they're younger siblings of the characters. So no, I guess, yeah, they're brand new characters. I definitely wonder like how they're gonna, you know, introduce them in season 5, like, and also like, yeah, if this is Crystal's younger sibling, then it's definitely gonna be weird not seeing Crystal or Stella. We'll get to her in a second, but like, it's gonna be weird not seeing them actually in the episode. So I do think that Crystal, Stella, you know, they're probably gonna be part of a series 2 core slime doll. Like, I makes sense, right? Because like, why else would they introduce new sisters of characters that have not been introduced to Rainbow World? I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I think design-wise, Indigo is like the best one. I love obviously her full head of braids, the highlights, you know, it's like the little different shades. The hair is just really great. And then the outfit, you know, of course, the top is plastic, the bottom is a fabric skirt, and they actually are one piece. Like, they're not 2 separate pieces, they are attached. So that's also very weird. And then her shoes are very simple, like little slippers, and then she does have a little purse. And then the pet is just the same as a normal size pet, but just, you know, miniature here and not hollow. And of course, the pose here is fixed. Like on her hip, which I do feel like, you know, whenever a doll has like a fixed pose, it does hinder the, you know, posing ability of what you can actually, you know, pose a doll in to some extent, because, you know, like, because her her hand is on her hip, you know, like, you can't really, you know, pose her in like an array of different poses. Like, she's really fixed in a certain look, and that's just how she's gonna play. So I guess it makes her look more fun, but at the same time it makes her look wonky, because like, again, just like the posing, the elbow is gonna look weird. But yeah, there's no articulation otherwise. It's just, yeah, and then the painted eyes, yeah, they look really uncanny, but I guess they look okay. Like, I feel like in person they look better than in stock photos. They don't look as wonky perhaps, but still, like, for me, Rainbow High will always be like, you know, the instant eyes. You know, I just feel like that's such a significant attribute to the Rainbow High Dolls, you know, franchise overall. Then we have Magenta Monroe. She's obviously the younger sibling of Stella Monroe, and just like with Crystal not being here, I have a similar problem to Magenta here, because obviously Stella is not here yet in Rainbow World. To me, that just confuses the whole plot and like story that they're on right now for season 5. But I guess it does again imply that Stella and Crystal will be joining the rest of the cast soon in Rainbow World. I'm hoping, and then maybe they'll be again part of like a series 2 of like new core slime dolls that will also have Bella and Poppy, because Bella and Poppy still need their slime core dolls. Thank you very much. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah, I do need them. But yeah, here's Magenta, also very basic name. For her, the outfit seems to be like a plastic top. I can't really make out the top, but I do think it's still like just a plastic top, and then the skirt is fabric, and then she does have a fabric little jacket, so that's fun. That's cute, right? And then the shoes are little boots that I don't feel like even if she's Stella's younger sibling, I don't think Stella would ever let her wear those boots with that kind of outfit, just because it doesn't match. It doesn't match at all. Like it doesn't look good at all. It doesn't look good. But okay, whatever. It's a little toddler toy. Who cares? But yeah, she has a little pink cat. And that's cute. And then, because like at least now we know what Bella's pet will look like in full size, because obviously Bella's pet, no wait, Poppy's pet. Poppy has a cat in the show, so now we kind of know what Poppy's orange cat will look like whenever she gets her slime core doll. And then she also has a purse, obviously, and her hairstyle seems to be a little messy out of the box, but it's cute, you know, she's fine. I think I like her more than I should, because she's just pink. So bonus points because she's pink. But yeah, you know, I hate the shoes. I feel like the boots, no, it doesn't work. I'm sorry. Next, we have Daisy Madison, the younger sibling of Sunny Madison. So yeah, she's canonically her younger sibling. That's confirmed. So interesting. Her unique little posing is that she has the peace sign on both hands. Yeah, she's doing the peace sign with both hands. It doesn't look weird at all. No, not at all. I'm being sarcastic. Yes, it looks heck weird. It looks so weird. Especially, like, she just has, like, that's all she's gonna ever be able to be posed in. Like, two peace signs, yay. I mean, one peace sign, that's cute. But 2 peace signs, and they're both in the same stretch out arm position, that looks so bad. Once again, I feel like if they just had even like an elbow joints, please, that would have been, oh my gosh, so amazing. And I don't care if we get like knee joints, like, okay, maybe not, but like at least an elbow joint, because then you can at least change, like that can change a position drastically, you know, like a pose drastically. It can improve it so much. So I feel like, yeah, but the 2 piece it just looks so funny. But yeah, she's cute. I like the side ponytail, the little braid. Her outfit is very simple. It is attached once again, like with Indigo. It's one piece, I'm pretty sure. And the shoes are very simple, and her pet is the same as Sunny's pet. And then the person, yeah. So she's fine. She's cute. I think she's cuter than most others here in this series. Next, we have Sapphire Bradshaw. She's obviously the younger sibling of Skylar Bradshaw. Her hair looks fun. I like the curls, a little, you know. And then her face, I feel like for all of their faces, they just look unanimously off, but it looks well printed at least, you know what I mean? Like there's no pixelation. It just like, I feel like the design of the eyes, and like maybe the head shape and like the spacing of the eyes, that to me looks weird, but I think the actual like way that they printed the eyes on, like technically speaking, it's well done. I just don't like how they look. And then her outfit is like a denim vest looking top, and then we have like a denim skirt, and then her shoes are again just like one block of color, and her purse is the same, and then her pet is a Yeti, like Skylar's pet. And yeah, I think she's not like atrocious, but she's fine. You know, she's, for me, she's definitely one of the lesser cuter ones in this series, if, yeah, you know, if they can even be called cute. Yeah, you know, some of them are cute. Oh, we'll get into that later, if they're even cute at all. But yeah, you know, Skylar, she's fine. Sapphire Bradshaw, yeah. Next, we have Opal Rain, obviously the younger sibling of Amaya Rain, and right away, I hate the hair, I hate the hairstyle, I hate it, I dislike it so much. I'm sorry. How can anyone love this hairstyle? I'm just like, how? Why? How? And why? This looks so bad to me. I mean, is it like a kid hairstyle? I guess. For me, I've never seen anyone have this hairstyle anywhere in real life, even kids. It's just so unrealistic, like the random little buns, and then, oh look, the buns are the only parts of her hair that have rainbow colors in them. That looks even more bizarre to me. Yeah, it's even asymmetrical. It's not even symmetrical. Like, there's two buns in one direction, there's one bun in a single direction. The hair has like a nice little flip at the end. I do like the white portion of the hair. I really dislike, I really just don't like the rainbow portion that are in the weird buns at the top. I don't like that. But I guess if you could take them down and, like, you know, redo her hair, I bet she will look way better. She has potential. Her dress is very cute. Like, the skirt is fluffy, and then the top has a little bow on the front. So yeah, she's fine. You know, it's just, once again, like, the fixed posing definitely limits to me the play aspect of this doll, of all the dolls, and just to me also creatively and like putting them in poses, it definitely just limits the whole experience. But it's fun. At least I think I can safely say that even if I don't like the posing being fixed, all of these dolls do have like uniquely posed arms, right? I think a lot of them do have, like, for Sunny, she's the only one who has the peace signs. Indigo, she's the only one who has her elbow, you know, like, bent. And then Opal here has her hand, like, you know, flipped out, like, you know, she has a different pose with the hand. So even if they are fixed, at least they are in different poses, so that's great, that's good. At least it's not the same mold on and on, you know, over and over again. It's yeah, you know, you do see that they didn't just reuse the same mold for all the dolls. Like, they did spend some money on different molding and different poses, even if you can't actually, like, pose them differently. Yeah, so it's fine. And then the shoes, simple, pet, very simple. Yeah, I really don't like the hair. The top portion, the buns, cut it off, wash it out, then she will look even better. But I just really don't like that portion. Okay, but here's the worst one for me, in my opinion. We have Amethyst Willow. The pigtails are fine. The boots, I have a problem with the outfit. The tank top. And in the shorts, and in the boots, the cowboy looking boots. The whole thing to me is like, what is happening? Literally, like, someone explain to me right now who the designer is and how and why they thought this combination of an outfit would look good on a toddler doll related to Violet Willow, who would never wear boots like that with no heel. Like, just no. Wait, what are we doing here? Are we on a ranch? Are we on a farm? Are we herding sheep? She could use like a sheep stick. What do you call them? Like, yeah, she needs to, like, Bo Peep stick to herd the sheep. That's what she reminds me of. She reminds me of Bo Peep. Like, she's gonna herd the sheep. Oh my god. What is happening here? Is she gonna go milk a cow, feed some chicken? Like, what's happening here? Is she a cowgirl? Like, oh my god. And that's not a problem. The problem is she's related to Violet Willow. Violet Willow is not a farm girl. She doesn't do stuff like that. Amethyst Willow, like, who is she? I know nothing about her, and here she is dressed like this, related to Violet Willow. It just, to me, it messes up so much of, like, what I know, as what is established in the Rainbow High lore. And it just, you know, rubs it in my face and just like, no, you know nothing. You know nothing. We're gonna mess up your whole world. So, yeah, just the outfit to me feels the most bizarre. The tank top in white with a generic little logo in the center. Like, okay, it's so bland. I hate it. The shorts are fine. They're the only part of the outfit that I can say, like, okay, I don't hate it. But then the boots. Just, oh my God, they're so bad. I'm just like, ugh. Like, I can't even say anything. It's just like, I'm at a loss of words. I cannot speak because it's just so unspeakable what I'm looking at. It has me talking weirdly now. So yeah, anyways, that's Amethyst Willow. If I ever get her, you'll know that I have completely lost my mind. Oh my God. Watch me post a review of these in like 4 months and be like, hey, I love them. You know, call me out. Please call me out. I'm a liar. If that ever happens, because oh my God. But anyways, she's fine. You know, not my taste, not my personal taste, but like objectively, she is the least best designed from all 6. I have to say, like even if you like her, you gotta admit that she's just very boring. You know, like she's fine, but like she's you know. And we actually already have some real life pictures of Daisy and Indigo. Yeah, here they are compared to some of the recent other releases for Rainbow High dolls and Shadow High and their relatives, you know, Sunny and Luna Madison. And yeah, they're very small. They are very small next to normal size Rainbow High dolls, even next to Junior High. They are incredibly small. Petite little small. I mean, you know, that does make them cute, that they're so small. But it still does not excuse any of the design flaws or, you know, like any of that. Like even if they're small dolls, I feel like they could have still made them look good, you know. As you know, it's no excuse. I mean, because like the Nana Surprise Minis, those look good. LOL tweens, a lot of those tweens look amazing. So it's no excuse. I feel like they should have used that same treatment on these little dolls, you know, invested a little more budget into the articulation, into the designs, and make the outfits all fabric or all plastic. Hey, it's just as long as they're both like the same material, I'm good, you know, like, but at least choose. And here we also have some real life pictures of Magenta Monroe shared by Joshua Polsler on Facebook. So yeah, once again, the box, it's very small. And then yeah, here she is next to Stella. She's so small. She's so small. Oh my God. Oh my God. It really makes you think of like Happy Meal toys. I'm sorry. But I feel like in a good way, in a good way, they remind me of Happy Meal toys. Like they remind me of like good quality, high quality Happy Meal toys. You know, like not the crappy ones, the good Happy Meal toys. But Happy Meal toys nonetheless. I'm sorry. So, you know, I feel like if they had more articulation and if they had like full-on fabric clothing, they would have actually been like on the level of tweens, you know, like that would have definitely changed the game for me. And here's also some more real life shots by dolls to remember of Magenta and Indigo, like a little bit more you know, posed and looking fancy, and they look fine. Like, and Indigo looks really great, and then Magenta, just the hair looks really poofy, and I feel like the boots really look awful. But you know, so overall, that is the new Rainbow High Littles. What do you think? What are your first impressions of these dolls? Will you be picking any of these up for, again, the price of $10, $10 US, $9.99 even? I'm pretty sure for us European fans, they might cost like $11.99 or something, a little bit more, because they usually, you know, these dolls tend to be more expensive overseas. But still, even at $11, at least they're not $15, so that's greatly appreciated. You know, but will I be getting any of these? Indigo definitely is tempting me because she looks really cute. But then the thing is, if they had full-on fabric or plastic clothing, and if they had like at least an elbow joint, I could have been game. I could have, if they had some changes, you know, I could have been intrigued. I could have been tempted like right away to be like, yes, I'm in, you know. But this is just not what I don't think any of us were expecting when we knew we were gonna get like Rainbow High little dolls of anything, you know. Like I feel like we all expected to have kind of like a version of the LOL tweens, and these are such a far cry from the tweens dolls. Like they just, you know, and because the tweens dolls exist, It makes you realize that, you know, they really could have done so much more with these littles. You know, they could have been so cute. They could have been stinking cute with amazing designs, amazing shoes, amazing painting jobs, amazing articulation, amazing little accessories that are actually, you know, significant and not just like a random block of purse. And they could have had full-on fabric clothing, full-on, and you know what? I don't care, full-on plastic clothing, but at least make it removable and at least make it like one thing. Because I do like the Nanana Surprise minis. I love the minis of I have series 3, the reviews coming up, and they have full-on plastic clothing like with the LOL tots, but I don't mind because design-wise they make up for the plastic clothing, you know, so it kind of evens it out. But here, neither the designs or the clothing even it out. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like they just end up being generic, and they just end up being very bland and very basic. And I guess for $10 you can't really argue with that. But I would say that MJ, they could have gone a little more. They could have done a little more here. They could have been more creative. They could have, you know, tried a little more. But I feel like they really just took the easy road, you know, and they said like, yeah, no, let's go safe. Let's go safe with the designs. Let's make them like a weird plastic fabric combo, and let's make the eyes printed on. So yeah, I feel like they're fine. I guess, yeah. Will I get any? Maybe indigo, maybe magenta, because I do like pink. Maybe I'll get Daisy because she's like cute with like little peace. Even though I think it's ridiculous that both her hands are like stretched out and like the peace sign, like that looks so bad to me, but like it's so bad it's kind of good in this each situation. So yeah, I don't know, I think half of them I like, half of them I'm like, why? But overall I guess they do leave you thinking about them. So I mean, that's good marketing right there. So no bad publicity. What's the saying? Like no publicity is bad publicity, right? So yeah, I mean, they definitely got what they wanted. We're talking about them as we speak. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm done for today. I've talked for so long. But what do you think? Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I hope you become a member today to support the channel if you're able to, and of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all little tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.